Hey, this is Irene again, Faith, Love, and Trends, CBiz Media. Just want to do a quick take on the show Caught in the Act on MTV with Auntie Tam. That's Tammy Roman. Now, for this couple, it's a little different. I want to kind of talk about the ones that stand out a little bit more. So these two people come basically from the LGBTQ world, but they decided to try the opposite sex, so they're together. Things seem to be going well, but she has her suspicions, and Brianna, she takes that to Tammy. So first we see that her man Romeo is doing DoorDash or something of that nature, though she thought he was a model and a stylist, and he does do some styling as the cameras follow him, the investigators follow him. They kind of see he does styling, but he also does some DoorDash. They didn't see any cheating yet until he keeps coming to this house and meeting up with this guy. The first time they meet up, he runs to him, swings him around, and Brianna's like, well, maybe that's his friend. She's like, I'm not sure. But then the cameras stay around and we see that they're kind of hooked up on each other, and he stays over for the whole night. So deciding to do, I believe, the takedown, she busts in the house and sees the two together. Guess they're wearing robes, and I'm sorry, Romeo was giving me some strong feminine vibes. You know, they're both from the LGBTQ world. We don't know that about Romeo from the beginning, but when I see Romeo, he's giving me very strong feminine vibes, so I feel like she should have known something. But she's from the lesbian world. Maybe she's a little bit more masculine, and maybe she's attracted to that feminine part of him. I don't know. That may not be a red flag for her as far as him going out her in the relationship with another man. Come to find, Romeo is very cocky. We see Brianna is very hot-headed. She's trying to attack Marcel every 5 seconds. Marcel has choice words for her. The name of the episode is I'm the Entree and You're Just the Coleslaw. So that's the choice words that Marcel threw out. He has a way with words, but wants to fight every 5 seconds, and Romeo's upset of her attitude and saying this is how she always is. And he wants to explore further. He doesn't just want to be with the woman. He wants to see his other options. He says, we find he's a bit cocky. He's like, I'm a handsome man. I can do what I want. If she doesn't want to do that, I can find somebody else that will. She's done with him, but Marcel is open to stay with him if he lets her go. But, Romeo keeps pushing the three or throuple type of relationship. Brianna just won't have it, so Marcel says he'll stick around, and Romeo's like, okay, they'll stay together. But I think Marcel should just be aware that he'll probably won't be the only one, because it seems like, again, Romeo said he's trying to explore, and he's very cocky. He thinks he's so good looking that he can pull whoever he wants to pull, and if he's in an exploratory stage in life, just know that you're not going to be the only one. Mario seems to have sent Brianna back to now dating women, and that's the end of her story when it comes to her and Romeo. Just something a little bit different on Caught in the Act. Tammy always advises them, hey, come in cool, calm, collected, ask the questions you need to ask. But she's like, I hope she stays calm. Tammy, they're not gonna stay calm. That's part of the show. Somebody's gonna snatch someone's wig, and Romeo got a lot of hair, so Brianna was snatching his wig, which was his actual hair. So that's one of the reasons people watch the show, to see people act up, and this is what you get, and this is what happens on Caught in the Act. What do you guys think about this episode? Do you think that it's realistic? Do you think that he's bisexual the whole time? Or do you think he's only gay? But what do you think is the possibilities when it comes to this episode? Sometimes people think it's staged. I don't know. That may be on some level an element. Some people actually think that Catfish is staged too. There's a lot of shows that may be staged, some of these reality shows. But beyond that, what do you think? Is this a possible, is this a true scenario? Have you been through something like this? Have you heard stories about this? Thoughts, comments, questions, email me, cbiztv@yahoo.com. Would love to hear your take on it. We'll talk again. More faith, love, and trends. All the best. God bless.